Alrighty, today we're going to try to focus on the chop of the car a little bit. We're going to talk about that, how I'm going to do it, what we're going to do to make it look the way we want to. But before we do that, I want to show you what's going on with the chassis. We have the chassis locked down. You watched yesterday. Douglas is in the house.
Hey.
Queen Jolene's in the house. We're on air and I'm bad, Chad. What we got going on is we got the chassis locked down. We got the front welded up. We're very happy with it. Doug cut off the top of the frame this morning or yesterday, one or the other, and you can see what it did look like. That's the piece that went on the top of it. That's what it did. So what we did is we took some 2-inch 1/8 strapping, which right here, just like that right there, took that, and we bent this shape. If you can see, there's a shape in here. It also had a point here, just like that. We put a little bit of a shape in there, round it down to the hole, and round it up to the top. It looks much, much, much cleaner. As you see that line on there, I drew that line on there because that's what we want down on the bottom side. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to get Doug to snip off the spot welds on the frame, down here, there. We're going to roll it outdoors. We'll flip it upside down. We'll bring it back in. We'll do the surgery on the bottom part of it. Me and Doug will do that together and get him geared up so he can weld it on. And then we'll go over to the car. Like I said, we'll get on that chop process, what we're going to do, what we think we're going to do. And the only reason I want to do that is because why not? Let's get a visual going, get us motivated to get this done, basically. And sometimes it's good to change it so you get where you're going. And please write in a comment whether you like our new chassis top or whether you do not. I think it looks really good.
Looks sweet.
Looks really good. Yeah, like, subscribe, put in a comment. Let's do it. If Doug wants to knock off the chassis, I'm waiting for him. What? I'm waiting for you, buddy.
Oh, are you?
And
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just getting geared up for you. Getting ready for you.
On. Cool. I'll get you to cut that bad boy off.
Sweet.
We'll roll it outside. We'll flip it upside down. We'll do what we did on the top. We'll do on the bottom. We'll show you exactly how we done that. We'll get Doug geared up, and then I will go to the chop. He's just going to chop that off. We also have Floyd's back in the house today. He's doing a little bit on the, not a little bit. He's putting an interior on the 50, and he's doing an amazing job. Floyd is such a cool cat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just a cool cat.
He is, isn't he?
He is. He's
the man.
He's a very nice man. Thanks for coming back, everybody.
Pardon.
Keep cutting, Doug.
You want to cut the bar off here? You want to leave it on there?
It don't matter. Cut it off. You can just cut it off right here, bud.
Okay. Yeah,
that'd be
I'm
fine.
not sure if you want to leave it on there or
Yeah,
not,
that's
bud.
fine. Yep.
Yeah, my cord.
Okay. Go for it.
Don't discourage Doug.
Just on the side. Okay. So basically what we're just going to do outside, roll it upside down, flip it over, and do the bottom. I don't feel it's necessary. Jeez.
She jumped up there, didn't she, bud?
Did it jump up there like that?
It jumped up, yes.
Wow.
It jumped right clear. Clear that.
Go ahead.
Wowzers.
See what happens. I think we get, like,
Nothing we can't handle, bud.
like, that didn't make sense, did it?
That's to be.
Ah, that makes me feel better. It all jumped up. It all jumped up.
It all jumped good.
all
That's
jumped
what it's
up.
supposed to do.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was all supposed to jump off, but it did. Come back, sweetheart. Come back and take a look. Just so you know, and we both know, we got about the same distance under each one. Yeah, that one seems a little bit, doesn't it? But, like I said, just a little shove on it does the deal. Alrighty, let's roll this sucker out, Doug. We're going to cut the bottom of it. I'm not sure by the feels of that thing, by what that done there. I'm thinking that we might want to let's roll it inside. We might want to connect it before we do the bottom.
We'll drive over that.
That's all right.
It's fine.
I know, biggie.
Coming at you.
Yep. You got all the weight, Douglas.
Oh yeah. I get all the weight.
Well, let's turn this fucker around. Let's turn this around. The right way. Because we have to get
Never
back
thought
on
of
the
that.
table, I think.
Yes, we do.
Good job, Doug. Now, let's put it back here. I'm not sure if we have to nail it down or not, but that fits on there nice. It's upside down. Look at that now, would you? Let's connect it down again. And the reason I want to connect it down again because it took off a little bit, or I think it did. I want to square it up in the center of that, Doug. I want to get this centered up. Just gonna go back. All right, a second. You're gonna push me over here. All right, let's do this. Ouch.
Fingers.
Ouch.
Watch your fingers.
Now, what I want to do is, you can see, come back, take a look. Let's connect these up here. I want to connect these, Doug, and then I'll push that side down. And we'll do it again.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Continue on doing the exact same thing. Zip cut. If you want to get a welder there geared up, Doug, that'd be perfect. Just gonna clean this up. There we go. I'll bring that up tight. For that. All right, Doug. Will you weld on? Just tack her there, good buddy.
Sure thing.
And then what I'm going to do is, you can see that it's up just like a little, and we'll make sure that we push it down. And let's weld this side first, Doug, maybe. All right, you want to give me the helmet? I'll weld it on this side. You can weld that side. How's that, buddy?
Sounds good.
Okay. Turn her on. You mark. Turn her on. I'm right up tight on it. Actually, let's do this. Do this. This one's down lower, is it not?
Yep.
You stand back and look like you're crossing there. Like this, look level across. Like that's what I want. Look good? Okay, there you go. Okay, now we're a little bit of switch on. When I put the lead to the top of it, I put my little heat on the top piece. Cut that and make that go. I did so. That rub holes is done. Not going nowhere.
Good.
Yeah, buddy.
I hope not.
All my pieces to the stay there.
Long very well.
All down. Good job, right?
Thanks, buddy.
That's good. Now, you look good. You're going across the table with back. Anyways, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's do this part. This is what we want to get done. We want to take and make that look right. If you want to come over this side, what I drew on there with a marker, I think looks fine.
Does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks fine. So this is what I'm going to do. Let's get a, what's this thing called again, Doug?
Compass.
Compass. We're going to get the compass. If it's wrong, it's because Doug told me it was a compass.
Yeah, I don't know everything. Trust me.
I wonder if Doug really thinks I think he knows everything.
No, I don't know. No, you probably forgot more than I know.
No, that's not true. That's not true. We're just going to go kind of set at the right distance right at the present moment, actually. All right, I'm going to mark a couple other lines on this. Just going to do the exact same thing. Ugh. All right, marker, Doug.
I don't have one.
Right here.
I usually don't have to carry one because you have 2 or 3 in your pocket at all times.
I got one. Let's try to make the same. I want to make the same look as that side. So I'm just going to see if I can put that mark on there. That's good. Just try it on there, see what happens. That's good. Do it on this side. Didn't get marker on, did I? Looks all right. All right. Let's get a mark on there somewhat. Doug, when you cut these off, I'm gonna let you cut them. Will you
Leave some meat, top
leave the line?
Leave the line, no problem.
All right.
Because if it's too thin there, it'll look funny, won't it?
It probably would, yeah.
I'd rather leave you some than take it all away.
So we'll let Doug trim this. We'll get this in looking somewhat presentable. We have the line on this side, line on that side. We've got it tacked down. She jumped up again. It is what it is. And it'll be what it's going to be.
Jolene's going to torture the guts out of this thing anyways, I'm thinking.
This thing,
so. You never know. It could be twisted all there. No, by the time she's done with it. She drives it like she drives that Corvette right to the floor, right?
Look at that, right above that hole there, just like on the other side. That worked out. Yeah. Draw that above that. On this side, send it right here. We got that going too far. So I can do this. All right. Haven't got a real good line there, Doug, but you know what to do.
I'm going to cut it out anyways. Likewise.
I think I have to straighten this out a bit. Yeah, let's cut that one off. Not the line. Oh, that is the line, isn't it?
There's the one, yeah.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
He says,
Yeah, that's the line here. I want to cut off. XX. Let's do this one.
Be a smorgasbord of lines here, won't it? Cut, cut, chop, chop.
It'd be nice if I got them right for you. All right, Doug, take a look at this one. I think I want this line back here. We're about almost to that.
Yeah, you need to come
right
back
about
here more.
So I'm right about here. Okay? Let's keep the same distance. We'll put that distance there as you want to stop that line. There. So, very straight around. For that, there's a hole there. When I'm on the outside of that hole, boom, just on the outside of the hole. Look at that hole right there. Beautiful. On the inside of that hole, come across, and your line is, you know what line to go follow, Doug? Let's follow this one and stay, you know, on this line, and we're following this one with all the marks in it now.
Okay.
Instead of this one.
No problem.
This one.
Yes, sir.
I should. To see this, I'm gonna mark. You want to give me a little thinner on a rag? I'll wipe that off and do that again. I can't have him cutting that. He wouldn't know what to cut if he was. There's 6, 7, too many lines there to basically tell him to do a good job. You know what I mean? I know that he will. Thank you. Could make a pattern. Could make a pattern. Probably be the thing to do, but have not. Go for it, Doug. Looks okay, doesn't it? It's okay. Looks okay. Just going to take a look at this one for a second. Can we? Yeah. I guess cut in there, I suppose. All right, Doug. Cut, like, sort of cut on the, leave the line. We'll sand it down where we need it. Basically, we're going to cut back here, and where we cut this back here, and back here, wherever it's being cut. Can you, when you cut it down, we're trying to get from that point, if you know what I'm saying. That's where we want to go to that point. I don't want to go down quite a ways, if you know what I'm saying. We want to go from that point if you can. Cut away.
Thank you.
Maybe. It might be hard to explain what I'm going to do with the roof chop while he's grinding. So how do you want to do that? Do you want to let him do this? We'll get this geared up. Let's get this geared up right quick. Like you cut that side, Doug. I'll cut the other side.
Sweet. Sounds good.
And then we'll get that geared up, and then we'll go on to the chop and talk about how we're going to do that. Because I think it needs to be talked about. No, it doesn't have to be talked about, but I want to talk about it just because maybe someone else might want to chop their car. I'm going to chop it. Probably I'm going to try to make it the least amount of chops and look the best it can. That's basically what I want to do with that car. I want to chop it for a visual, and then we'll go from there. Doug has got his stuff geared up. Go for it. quick. What is inside that thing?
Something inside there, yeah.
Huh?
Something inside there, yeah. Let's see right here.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Let's get us something to pry that open, like a can of sardines.
Yeah.
You like sardines, Doug? Doug,
Yes, sir.
you like sardines?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't. So I don't like all fish, but 90% of it, yes, I do.
I don't like that, he says. You cut that quick? You a good boy?
I think I did. I want to see if I did first. Down through cut.
I don't know, why is it not popping off?
You can be stubborn.
This is not necessary. It's not, because the chassis is together, but it sure does look better. That's basically what I'm saying. Sure does look better.
Jolene would go faster down the track if it's streamlined.
Thought that would cut off easy, but obviously not. Get the plastic.
Well, it's not cut off all the way either, bud.
Just don't want to bend the chassis.
I know, right? Definitely something right there, bud.
Come on off.
Anytime.
Holy. What's holding that on there?
There's something on there, isn't there?
You got that right.
Plate right there, buddy.
Just try not to bend the that part. I'm gonna shove in there. You want to pry up on this too? Just say that. I got my. Hey. My fingers are caught in there. You got a hold of her? Yeah. No, I'm not getting my fingers caught. No way. Hey. Hey.
Over there. Another one down there.
Piece inside that's holding it. That's what's holding it.
All kinds of goodies inside there to mess everything up. That's one way to do it.
I gotta use the washroom. I'm just like a little boy who needs to go pee and playing with these toys and want to piss himself instead of, you know what I'm saying? I gotta use the washroom.
That's a bugger. I don't want to bend the frame all to help, I will. But one of the China shop here. Well, it's still connected real good, some of those. But feels of it. He Chad beating on it with a hammer.
But that would be a lot easier.
I'm still hooked on hard somewheres, man. I'm still hooked on hard somewheres, buddy.
Don't hurt, he said.
Yeah.
Alright. There is the piece. It's not bad. Like, it's just an old piece of metal that's been all loaded up.
Something else here.
Very, very, very strong though. I'm going to take and sand this part off. You can come see.
Come see.
Yeah, come see.
Come see. Careful.
You can see how we got that square stock inside of that chassis and welded, and how strong that would be once that's welded in there. Awesome.
Yeah, really.
All right. How about you? You want to get that one beat off? Do you, Doug? Is that what's going on, buddy?
I got a little piece right there.
Well, you want to pick up on that with your hand. We're a little bit busy right at this second. We're kind of filming and stuff. Maybe in an hour's time, half hour, an hour's time.
That'd be great. We'll just go have some lunch and come back.
Sure.
That'd be good.
That'd be
Okay,
fantastic.
sorry about
No
it.
worries, no worries. You didn't know. All right, let's.
All kinds of goodies in there.
You want to get? Hey, give me that zip cut, Doug. I want to take and knock that off. I don't know if you want to knock it off a hard disk or not, but see how that piece is in the way for going down, putting that flat stock on there.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll just take a grinder down. I'll grind her down, buddy.
Taking any bends out of her. But
I only got a couple, so.
We'll just grind that up nice. With a hard disk on that bad boy?
Yep.
All right, let's do that. Trying to get some stuff out of the way. want to grind that out, Doug? Just grind that out there a little bit. So I can get something down on there. I'll get a piece of metal made for this. You want to grind that out a little bit? That's it.
Watch out, Joe. Yeah. Oh, it's a little high. Yeah.
Got a nice place to weld here too. It's nice, really nice. Great penetration. Pull it down there. Do this one. This one gets too big with this. Like guys. Very nicely done. That'll hurt. What we'll do, we'll get these tack on, and we'll give them the gun to go up. Down that level. Can you get it further? Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Coming at you, Joey.
Get her down, get her down. Hold her, hold her, hold her, hold her, hold her, hold her. Keep holding it, keep holding it, keep holding it. You did a beautiful job, Doug. Beautiful job. Wonderful. This side again, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Good. Somewhere to put that well. That's basically what I do that for. Yeah, I understand. Around, it's going to a heavy welder. Pretty good. swallow that up and do a beautiful job, and we will. Put another piece on that side. You ready, Douglas?
It's a little bit high right there.
That looks good. It's done. It's okay. That's all.
It's a little bit high right. Is that too high? You can grind some off. Just a bit high right there, right? Yeah.
Put it in here. It's all ready. Oh, buddy. Good. Nope. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. Fine on the floor? We have to beat hammer. Let's beat this in for a second. I want to beat this in. Just knock this down some. Kind of thinking. Let's bring her up here. Bring her again. Let's do it right here. Alright. I'm gonna go for it. Let's clean that off after. Do this one. This one looks good. We want to make sure that we get everything looking good. It's just like putting a patch on a car to make sure it looks right. Bring her down good. Come on, let's do this. Watch your elbow. Your elbow. You want to cut that off? Get her. I got it right here. Just going to keep that mic close by if you can. And Douglas puts it right in place, man. There you beautiful. Watch your eyes. I go through that? Someone new here though? Okay. Always do that. Just to.
You have a dangerous job, don't you, Jer? Sparks and flying objects.
Yeah, I would like that to come on top of that. Cut this off. Okay. I want to keep this in so it stays on top of it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Can you pry that back up? Sometimes you're probably watching, you're probably wondering, what is he doing that for? But it's not fitting right here when I'm looking at it. I'm not happy with it. Want to stay up there more? Want to push it down now, Doug, and see what happens? Just 1 minute, just 1 minute. Let up. Watch your eyes. Now go ahead. Go, stop, right there. Put down, put down, put down, put down. Can you push that edge down, Dad?
Sure can.
Good. Oh! Did you mean to punch me in the mouth?
No, I was just saying, didn't I just hit you?
What happened? That was a freebie.
Ruby, great. So I expect one coming from nowhere.
Yeah. Later on today, he's not looking.
As long as it's chapter 2, it's all good.
Yeah, let's beat this in.
That looks so much better. So much better.
Does it look so much better?
Oh, way better.
A little heat in that right here.
Way better.
Yeah, boys. See how that's too far. I'm gonna cut it back for you, just for even start. So. At all times, doing something like this, you've really got to be cautious of how you're putting it together. You really have to, like I said, be cautious. What I mean, guys, I just try to get all that weld, or then places where there's cold and bending, is to get a nice place to weld, basically. I'm thinking that we're, gonna stand back for a second. Just gonna pull this in. Give Doug the helmet. I'll take the hat back. So much better. Just gonna take a look for a visual. Hard to visualize it, but it looks pretty decent. That looks pretty decent. That looks pretty decent. Let's go to the other side. Basically all we're doing is taking the sharp edges out of the chassis, trying to make it look.
Make her racy.
Racy, he says.
Make her racy.
Let's go for that. Doug, if you please, if you will, do a little bit of welding on this side.
Yeah. Jump to the other side.
And tack this side here.
I'll jump around like crazy.
You know, you may as well jump around a little bit.
Nice welding helmet.
You like that?
Yeah, how's it work?
It's called my head. So Doug's gonna finish welding this up. So that's basically what we did to the top. Now we're doing it to the bottom. When we get it all welded up, I'm hoping that we'll have something that looks attractive, or more attractive than we started. Our front end is down in place. It looks good. Alrighty, let's go over the car for a minute. Doug, you're more than welcome to do that. Basically, with the car, why does it want to work so hard? I'm just going to pull it out here a little bit. Like I said, we get a little visual going on, and let's see what happens. So, I don't know if I'm in a good spot for you to take a look at it or not, sweetheart, am I? This table's not being fun, but... so, basically, I've been looking at it. The back window is quite high up in this car in the back. So when I got looking at it, I'm basically going to chop it compared to the back window. So the back window has, let's just do a little measurement here. Tape measure. We'll get some tape. Also, I like to not try to confuse what's going on. I like to measure everything out with tape. It's either one piece of tape, or it's two pieces of tape, or 1.5 piece of tape. That's basically like how I like to keep it. So when I come back here on the back window, I'm basically looking for a straightness to chop it and put it back on. So there's about 4 inches of the straight in the back window. The car wants to take off on me now. I didn't want to roll on me before, but it wants to take off. There's about 4 inches there that I can chop it. I have 1.75 of tape. So basically what I'm thinking is, when I chop something, I like to chop it. Basically what I'm thinking is, we'll do 2 pieces of tape. I'm just setting it up for me and you to show you how I'm going to do it. 2 pieces of tape. And that's basically what I'm taking out all the way around, 2 pieces of tape. So as you see that, that's what's going to go missing. On this back window piece, I cannot, as you watched on when we chopped Ken Holmes's car, we put the roof, we cut it at the body line here, and we put the roof down inside. Well, I can't do that with this car. I got a bunch of body lines. I can't drop the roof down inside. I can drop the roof inside, but the window has to stay put, if you know what I'm trying to say, because I don't want to shove the window down inside. There would be no bottom to the window, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up taking this piece out, and then what we'll do is we'll cut straight down like that. We'll take this piece out. We'll do the exact same thing on the other side. That'll give us that. When we cut down here, when the roof comes straight down, that'll come back down and hit on there. With this part, I'm going to do the exact same thing I did on Ken's car. I'm going to cut that all the way around. Not here I'm not, but back over here I am. I'm going to cut that all the way around that belt line molding. So we'll go over this side. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side. Just going to stick it on there. Not going to do anything other than show you exactly what I think I'm going to do. If I change my mind, I'll let you know that too. So we're chop, and then we're straight down, and then we'll be coming around here. On this car, what can I say? The back window is an issue on this chop, and the reason being is if you can see this right here, this corner of the back window here, when I bring the post down, we're going to do this. Nice straight area to cut, perfect. Same distance that one, don't have to do no measuring, don't have to worry about anything, because I got tape. Perfect. I know the exact same distance there. If I go to cut this off, and then put the roof back down, if I leave this window here, you can see that window, this window is going to end up down, this curve is going to end up here. And it's basically, I don't want that. Like, I don't want that small, I want that to come down and be a little bit wider, to be honest with you, because I like this one. And when we bring it down, I want this to open up and fit this. So what I'm thinking is, I am probably going to cut, can't say for, I'm thinking I want to cut, I'm not sure where I'm going to cut this back window, but what I want to do is I want to cut the back window out and put it aside. And the reason being is because I want this to come together nice. I want to put a piece in here. That's where I want to put the piece in. Along here somewhere is where I want to put the piece in, because I want that to open up, because this is going to come down, which is going to draw it open. I don't want to cut the roof. I want no cuts in the roof, none whatsoever. So what I'm thinking is, I might just come along and cut the back window section, this piece out, and I'll just take it and pull it aside. Or I might see, even when I come down, it's still gonna pull that head. When this is gonna come down straight, that there is not going to match. We'll just do this just for an eyeball. It's not that far out, to be honest with you. We might be able to get it like that. We might be able to see this point here. If I dangle something straight down, if it comes straight down, it's going to be out like that far. Like if I drew a line on that, if it comes straight down, when this piece here is going to be in here somewhere, it's not going to look good there. That's why I'm thinking I like to cut it here. There's a little bit going on there. This piece here, we'll get back to that. This piece here, I'm just going to cut that much out of it. On the front, I am not even going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to come up here at the corner of the window post when it starts to do the corner, and when it stops, I'm going to cut right here. Stops right there. And I'll probably end up cutting the door off like that. I'll probably end up cutting this off there, cutting maybe that off there. I'm not totally sure, but what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to cut this out. This back window section, pull that out so it has the roof and everything. Cut the back window section out, cut along here. So when it comes down, I cut this out. I'm cutting the whole post out. Just going to set that aside. Door and post for the car. Just going to set it there. I'm probably going to weld them together, cut it off together, and set them there. We'll have a full length put aside. We'll cut this much out of here. We'll take the back window section, pull it out and put it aside. We'll come around here and we'll cut toward the belt line. We'll do our 4-inch or 3 7/8 cut in the back. When we set it down, this is going to come back down. The roof is going to go inside the car. This part here is going to go in here. So if we've got this much coming down here, this much, basically, that much there, basically, is going to go down inside the car. So we'll end up welding here to there, if you know what I'm trying to, but that much is getting chopped out. So when we put the roof down, this roof is going down inside of this trim in the back, belt line, and then we'll weld this piece to here. So there'll be no cuts in the back of the roof. I don't want no cuts in the roof. None. I don't want no cuts in the roof. Straight down. That goes in. That fits. That fits. That there, when it comes down, then I'll grab them and I'll place them back in together so they fit. So as you notice, when we come down, this is also going to come back here. Like you'll notice that. That's going to come back here somewhere. And then we're going to just slant the post and the door post and put them back in. Basically, I don't want to cut and chop a whole bunch. I just want to cut the front door post out that much in the back, around the drip or around the belt line, slide down in. I have to figure out how much I want to cut of this out and how I am going to cut it out. Basically, because the back window can get messed up because that can look bad when it comes down if I don't do that right. Did I explain that right? And when I cut it off, I will cut here, top of there, and top of there, top of the line. And then when the roof comes off, then I'll come in here, leave this connected to the car, then we'll cut that off and set it back down on, basically. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure yet where I'm going to do with this. I really want, when this comes down, this should get bigger, in my opinion. It shouldn't get smaller. It should get bigger. Because it's going to look like this window's longer when it comes down. It will. We'll put the door post and door in together. We're going to come straight down, nail that on, and then we're going to put this down inside here and weld this along the belt line. The back window is going to be the issue. I'll cut that out and then place it in how I like it. No cuts on the roof. I'm not cutting the roof in half. I'm not cutting the back window out. I'm not doing any of that. Basically what I'm going to do is take the desired measurement, cut it out, drop it down, make the back window fit, make the front door fit with the window post. That's what I'm going to do. How you making out, Doug?
How you making out?
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Good. You putting some bumblebees on her?
Will do, man.
Keep her going, bye. Keep her going.
Chopping cars.
Chopping cars. And we might do that tomorrow. I'm not sure. We might knock the roof off it. I'm not sure. But look how thick the glass is in that bad boy. Al Capone owned that car. Do you know his brother? Doug, do you know Al Capone's brother?
Who? No.
Suckabone? you know Bruce Lee's brother?
No.
Ugly?
Ugly.
Alrighty, what's that? Let's take a walk over and check the Ford out Floyd's working on. Yeah, the chop I want to keep as clean as possible. I'm not looking to junk it all up and that sort of stuff. I'm looking to just cut it and lower it down and then replace things. How you doing, Floyd? That's good, buddy. Oh, he's got a hammer up by the window. Look out.
I'm hoping that trim comes probably there. That's as far as we're.
As far as you're headed?
As far as we're going to be.
That looks nice around the back.
Made some little cardboard pieces here. I think when
Yeah.
these things come, they're pressed into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's some things you made in the back? They're just something to hold the roof in place?
Because of the chop,
Yeah.
I couldn't tack the material back there because I couldn't get into it. 'Cause
Okay.
You slow it so much, so I just glued it and then I put them on top. And I'm hoping when we put the package tray in now, kind of go against it and
Well, there you go.
hunky-dory.
Hunky-dory, he says.
Yeah.
Right on. Looking good. Looking good. It's all trimmed up around the back window here. We got that all trimmed up. That looks good. Running down around running into the dash. What's that called you're putting on? Lace? What's it called? Wind lace. Wind lace. I don't do enough to know the names. So he's back in for another adventure. Just to more or less finish it up and make yourself feel happy is what you're doing, Floyd? Good, buddy. Alrighty. So that's what's going on there. Doug's welding the frame up. We could take that out after he gets welded up and take a look at it. But in all honesty, he's going to be a few more minutes, and that's where it's going. But it's a beautiful day in Nova Scotia. We're supposed to get a heat wave of some sort, are we not? We're supposed to get a heat wave, and that's okay. Jolene likes the heat. Huh? She gets stripped down and gets a tan. I'm white as a chicken. But anyways, that's basically what I think I'm going to do. Take the post out, the window post out, chop it, lower it down, pull this window out, and then figure the window out after. Hopefully, what I'm hoping that I can cut the window out nicely, that I can weld it right in on a line or belt line like that, or on this side or whatever. And that way there, when I weld that in there, then I can grind it off and you can't even tell. When I bring the roof down inside here, when I cut this off in here and bring it down inside, I hope I can get a nice job weld on there too, because then I can also get a nice job welding that along that belt line, and I could almost get it grind off with a zip cut so you couldn't even tell that we chopped it. But basically it's the frame today and figuring out what we're going to do on the chop. I basically think I know. Hope you come back tomorrow to watch and see it go in process. I just feel like, why not? Like, I chop everything anyways. I think it'll look cooler. We're going to keep the patina, and basically if you come back tomorrow, basically I'm the kind of guy where I'm not interested in throwing a bunch of braces on the inside, and I'll tell you why I'm not interested. Because it takes time, it takes effort, and I don't feel it's necessary. If the firewall's in it, the doors are tacked in place where they fit, and the trunk's intact, that it's not going to fall apart. So this part here, the firewall, it can't go this way because this is all tied together. There's no way unless you cut it in half. And it can't go this way or that way if the doors are nailed shut on it. So I'll basically just nail the doors shut on it. Once the doors are nailed shut up, and that's where they fit. When we weld the roof back on, we know the doors are still going to fit, basically. To brace something up and then pull the doors off and then weld the roof on and then try the doors back on, not interested in that. I am cutting corners generally all the time. Just like when we put the engine in the frame, we got the transmission mount. That was cutting a corner before we put it on the frame table, because basically when you build a hot rod and you've got a frame that you're trying to make for your hot rod, you generally throw it on the frame table, get it all squared up, and then you start putting your stuff to it. I cheated because the frame was there. I did not know if it was crooked or not. Basically, I just want to get the motor and find out where things go. Now that we found out we were a little bit off here and there, which is normal, because this man, whoever put the frame together, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces how they put it together, and that is normal for that to happen and to get out of shape a little bit. So it does not bother me whatsoever. Does not. Thanks everybody for coming back. We really appreciate it. We're getting people showing up by the bike loads and by the car loads, and what we're going to do is we're going to shut it down, say hello to them. We appreciate you coming back, and back tomorrow. We'll be here. And I want everybody to do me a favor. Have a great day.
Hit like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, hit like and subscribe.